Galen from Key City Theatre in Cranbrook is in with us. How are you?
Doing pretty good, Dennis. How are you doing?
Well, fine. There's been so much going on.
Yeah, it's been busy over at the theater.
When you get to a 25th anniversary like you've been dealing with, I guess you want to bring in the best talent you can, and it's been coming. It really has.
Yeah, we've had a really good lineup this past year, and we've got a really good lineup coming up next year.
Right. You have to plan how far ahead.
Really depends on what the act is. A lot of things like dance, for example, we're 2 years away from what the show is, and other things like a lot of music, they don't plan their tours till a month or 2 months before they're on the road.
Is it hard for them to find you? Do you seek out most of the entertainment, or does most of the entertainment come to you?
It's a real mix. There's some things that we seek out. There's some things that come to us, and then we work with a lot of partners, different presenters who come to us, and they have things that they're working on.
When you took over at the Key City Theatre, and how long ago, if you can remind us? It's been a while.
2.5 years.
Already, yeah. The vision for it, is it going the direction you want it to?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been going really well. I think we've done a lot of upgrades to the facility, kind of moved forward in our programming. And it's been a really exciting place over the last couple of years. Lots of changes.
There's been some great local productions, and included in the shows that you've had, a lot of the actors came back and actresses for a special night you'd had as well. It's nice to be able to show that facility has been able to enhance and nurture a lot of local actors and actresses.
Yeah, we've got some amazing talent right here in Cranbrook. We were really fortunate to be able to bring some people back into town who were away. So Sarah Aleem came back from Toronto. And then some local talent that is still here, Tyrell Hawk, Calvin Klassen, we have Barry Borgstrom, Jim Cameron, and just so many different and amazing talents that were there for the evening. Aspire Dance, Stages Dance. It was just such a fantastic evening.
What's your take on the Mount Baker Wild Theatre Company? Because these kids, they put a lot into the drama class with Mary Hamilton and those that work with her. That's another showcase of what's happening locally that gets onto that stage.
Yeah, I think right through the middle schools and through the high school, there's some amazing talent for the teaching staff. Mary Hamilton on the theater side, Evan Buchert on the music side, and you can really see that impact years later with the number of people that still are in the industry or have moved on to be professionals.
Very good. I was thinking to myself, when you're an entertainment promoter, or at least you're trying to make a theater be a success, are there certain acts that you would just love to see come here, that you would, have a goal and say, I want to see them one day and I'd like to bring them to Cranbrook?
Sure. Like this is a budget, money's no object.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney.
Okay.
Seriously, one person I'd love to bring in, probably a little bit out of price range, but Tracy Chapman would be a real highlight. I saw Tracy in England years and years and years ago, and it was just such a phenomenal concert. I think be able to present that and share that would be pretty amazing.
I want to talk about the volunteers while we have you here on the Community Producers. Do you ask each and every one of them to show up for each and every show? And how many do you have to work with?
So we have a volunteer crew of 80. It's about 80 people, and there's kind of varying levels of commitment. So we have some volunteers that are there almost every single show, and we have some that we see once a month. So what we ask for is usually at least once a month. It's a 4-hour commitment for a show, 4.5 hours, and that's about it.
Great. And you have how many?
80.
80 volunteers. That means a lot of people care about what's happening for local theater.
Yeah, we say when we add up all the hours over the year, we're around 4,500 hours. We really couldn't do it without them.
Well, thank you for what you do here, because there's so much going on. It's a very entertainment is very competitive in this area, and for every act you want to get as many people in the seats as you can, and it's not always that easy, is it?
No, it's always a struggle to sell tickets. It's a really busy market here in Cranbrook. We've got a lot of activity going on. So there's the plus side that it's such a busy place and it's such a vibrant place, but we also have to work really hard to get noticed and make sure people are getting to the shows and supporting the arts.
How's the advertising going with your sign? You got the
Fanta-
flashing sign out there? Yep.
Really well. The sign just makes us look professional. It's a fantastic marketing tool. And we get comments on it all the time. So Selkirk Signs is such an amazing contribution for us.
Easy to get tickets to. People can just go right down, or they can get them online, and that's the way we're connecting with people.
Yep. Yeah. Our online tickets, we sell probably 50% of our tickets now are sold online. So it really shows what kind of demand there is and how much people really are online.
Galen Olstead, thank you for coming in studio.
Thanks, Dennis.
Yeah, the guy that puts everything together and runs the show at the Key City Theatre here in Cranbrook.
Awesome. Appreciate it.